Welcome, my people. MF Show. This segment is MF Talk, bro. Live. Your boy, Zero, Mike, whatever the fuck you want to call me. We got Boom, Ty, Sam, Juicy J over there.
Juicy J.
Juicy J.
Like that.
Juicy J.
And we have a little computer on the side, or, you know.
Just call me the mad one.
The mad one. Alright, so this is our first, podcast, vlog, whatever the fuck.
Vlog.
Yeah.
Look very comfortable.
So we're just gonna talk about, basically how we met, because obviously this is not all of us. There's
Definitely.
a shitload.
It's not even half.
A shitload.
Yeah.
We're talking about armies and armies of people that is not at this table, except for the ones that's here right now. So,
Who's going first?
don't know. We got this far, but
Okay, so I remember something from when me and you met. I remember it was after you and Jay got out of high school, and I was at my grandmother's house, and Jay came in with a bunch of his friends. One of them were you. And you did like some weird shit, like a scream face with your face. That shit was hilarious. I think you also did like something with your belly, or was that Leah?
I think that was Lee.
Yeah. So I'm just sitting there in my grandma's house, just laughing at them. It was hilarious.
Bro, I haven't done the scream face in forever.
That's like my first ever memory of Mike, and he didn't even have long hair yet.
Nah,
you still had the. I think you had the poof.
Yeah,
you
I
had
had the super short.
Yeah.
Wee, so basically, I used to do the screen face almost like every.
Have you guys ever
day,
seen this
bro.
screen face?
Have y'all?
No.
So that's how old it is.
Alright, so
Holy shit.
Oh shit.
So-
I must have been like, since you was in high school, I must have been like maybe
nigga, you was like probably
this
8,
has to
9
be like
years
10
old.
years ago, over 10 years
8,
ago.
9
yeah.
years old,
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I don't
Super
know.
long ago,
All right,
yeah.
so this was the screen face that we made back in the day all the time, bro.
Yeah.
All right,
I wonder if you can still do it.
ready. All right, right now. So that was my screen face, right?
Yeah.
I used to do that shit all the time. Nigga use, shits and giggles. Or whatever the fuck.
That is my first memory of Mike.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
known Ty since he was a fucking tadpole, man.
Hell
Look at him
yeah.
now.
I'm
Green hair and everything. Woo, shine, but
I feel like a Pokemon. Like I'm on the final level right now.
word. So I met Juicy J over here probably like a few years back. We didn't even know we was living on the same block.
2011.
We was living on the same block.
Yeah.
Okay, like
I'm about to be 8.
it's a big ass mystery.
So you was 10? Holy shit.
You 10?
You're about to be.
You said you about to be 18, so you must have been like 10 or 9.
Damn, knew you since I think I knew everybody here at this table since they
They
were a
was a
fucking
baby.
tadpole, my guy.
Oh man.
Almost.
Yeah, so-
Okay,
He was already-
okay.
he was
So
already full grown, yeah.
the way we met Sam,
Yeah.
we as an I, it was at the handball court, I guess.
Yeah.
It was.
I
This
know I
was like
met her
fucking-
there, yeah. No, I think you guys met her before at the at somebody's birthday.
Oh yes.
The
we,
roller skating.
We met the first time
Yeah.
at the roller skating.
I didn't go.
Probably officially met.
Wait,
Yeah.
actually no. Yeah, we met each other, but now officially met. Like I said hi to you guys, but I stood to my own corner.
Yeah. Okay. It was,
So it was the first.
Yeah.
Also, I met you on different circumstances.
Yeah, I met her on different service. I met her in the
think
park.
we all
in
did.
My home, the Arthur Park. I met her. Her sister came, brung her through, introduced.
I could have swore we first met at Arthur Park. Like,
No. The first time it was there because I remember you telling me I kept to myself more. I was,
He was quiet in the corner. Like,
So that's how I met you guys, and then I officially met you in the park, where you look completely gothic. You had these huge pants with
I still don't
with
remember.
the long chain coming down and
I
the
still
boot
don't
cut
remember
pants,
that.
and they were black.
Did
Yo,
it die?
I'm telling you,
No.
No.
Nah,
Oh, yeah,
it does that.
that's how I met you.
I still don't remember wearing the gothic clothes. That's all I'm saying.
I'm telling you, if you can
Yo,
just
Mike, you
find
was
those
goth
pants.
for like a good percentage of your life, bro. Like you
Still
look like a
goth.
fucking Guitar Hero character.
So Axel.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Speaking of like Guitar Hero and all these days,
Yeah.
this. Oh man, boom,
I'm a
boom.
I'm an oldie but a goldie.
Oh god, little boom,
Moving back.
Lil Boom.
Lil Boom 28.
When I met you, your head was like in reverse. Like you had a bunch of hair, no beard.
Yo.
Like your head was upside down. Now,
Yeah.
now you got
Bro.
no hair and a beard.
So the way
Yeah.
me and Ty met
Yeah.
Boom
Yeah,
was
yeah.
through, I think, either Modern Warfare 2
Definitely
I
Modern
mean-
Warfare
or
2. definitely.
GTA 4.
I met
him through Modern Warfare.
One of those
Yeah.
two games.
I met Mike on GTA 4.
Yeah.
And then Ty on Modern Warfare 2. We were in a Call of Duty clan.
Yes, we were,
Together
yeah.
that we
Yeah.
didn't even know each other in.
Yeah. That is how it happened. Yep. And then I eventually brought him around to the group, and I guess it was GTA 4. I guess.
Yeah.
We met
Who
you.
would have known this dude lived
Nah, he's
right
like
down
a-
the block?
Right, he's not
Yeah.
far from us, yeah.
Right down the block.
Yeah.
Now I'm stuck.
He's like, he trapped him.
He's there, yeah. He's our slave. It's over.
Yeah.
That's it.
So,
Slay.
John, I don't remember when I met you. I guess it was definitely here. So, I don't remember the first day we met.
Same.
I know it was one of my parties. That's for damn
Probably,
sure.
yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
One of my parties.
That
I
had
can't
to have been.
clarify.
Yeah.
I think same
I don't.
thing.
You had a story,
Yes,
yeah, but
I
I don't remember. I don't feel like I've known Justin forever.
When
don't
I
have a
first met
specific
you,
story, yeah.
we were in the park, right?
Uh-huh.
You had sneakers on your hands.
Sneakers on my
hitting the handle.
Okay.
And then like you swung it and it flew out.
Oh, man.
And I was like, yo, you should tie your sneakers. You were like, oh, that's my name. And then that's how we met.
I got you. I think I remember that day. Definitely do, yeah.
That's how it.
I don't remember the first time I met you, Justin.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
It's
I don't
deep.
remember how I met him either. I think
Damn, that's crazy.
no,
I think he just like
I went
came.
to your house one day and I saw him. That's it.
You know, dragged him with us
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
places or whatever. That's
Yeah.
probably how he met.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
I
He was
don't
just
remember
around,
how I
yeah.
met Boom either.
All I'm saying is that, you know, the way we first met in this house will not be mentioned because of shit. But you know,
I
good
think I was
time.
there that day.
Good time. No, you wasn't.
I wasn't? Wasn't at that party?
No, no.
It was like we actually like met up and we came over here. Like
Oh, okay.
my mom, dad. And
Wait, I think I
Yeah.
heard that story.
Yeah, everybody heard that
I
story.
heard
Everybody
that.
heard that story.
Everybody heard that story. If you haven't heard the story,
You
If
never
you know,
know.
you know.
here's the short version
No,
of it.
no,
Okay.
no. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
Oh, well,
That's it.
What happens in Mike's stays in Mike's.
word. You heard it here first.
Trademarked here.
Otherwise,
It was
go
hilarious.
back to my old stories on Facebook or some
You
shit.
got to.
Yeah, look deep.
Stalk him.
Deep. Like
Scrolling.
what, 2011?
Got
They're
to
not
through
finding
the
it.
They're not gonna
Those
find
older
it. Nah,
memes.
nah.
Oh, the memes.
Oh, the memes. Yo, it was bad. It was
long
bad.
gone, long gone. Yeah.
Alright.
Anyway,
Any stories of how you met? Do you remember
Yeah,
how you met any of us?
Well, y'all two were making out in the hallway.
Oh shit. Oh.
Okay.
Wait, I've known you for
no,
way
no.
longer.
I remember.
Yeah.
The first time.
No,
I
no,
remember
no.
that.
Oh, wait, but he met you before me. I know that.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you're talking about her
definitely.
then.
That's
Right? You
how-
talking about?
Yeah.
Yes, because I remember because we was in the back and we was making out by your room and you closed your door like we was gonna go in there.
No. I showed up and said get out because y'all were right there.
We,
by my mom.
but we wasn't in your room though.
No, not in the room. We just in
Oh
the
yeah, it
hallway.
was one of your parties. We was in the back. We was
Yeah,
drinking and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So
That was when Sam tried to.
wow, the shit that goes down at my party, bro.
What happens here stays there. We just
Sam
Yeah.
tried to
wait a
put
minute.
ice in my mouth.
I remember.
He's
Oh
pissed.
no. First,
Oh my god!
okay,
That
look.
she put
I can,
ice in your
wait,
mouth?
I can, no,
Oh
I can
my
explain.
God.
I can explain completely. Look, I was really lit. I was really drunk, and Boom was standing directly right there, like where Justin sitting. And I don't know what I was doing. I had ice in my hand, and I was like, "Boom!" Look, well, I didn't say his name, but I tried to put ice around his lips and stuff. He's like, "What you doing?"
That was the first time you met her.
No.
Oh my
But is
god!
that's the only time that I officially know that I like really went.
That's how you know you're
up to
close with
him.
somebody.
Oh no, we wasn't that close yet.
Well, you
He's
was putting
like,
ice
he's like,
in
"What
his
you
mouth."
doing?" No, I was lit.
I was like, what the fuck?
And I wasn't. I don't think I was with you yet. So
Wait a minute.
I
Was that the same day that George did that shit to you and you made that face to him?
Yes.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Oh my god! That was that.
That was when we gave you the wedgie and broke your underwear.
Oh my god!
We were playing beer pong that day, right?
It broke.
Were we playing beer pong that day?
No.
Nah, we
That's
wasn't.
some
That was a
sloppy ass
different day.
boxers.
You mean
Who
old?
be pulling on
His
it?
asshole was like,
People be pulling on it, Mike. People be pulling.
All they pulled was the ribbon, and that's all that came out.
Damn.
Damn.
That was being Manny. We just.
It was old as fuck.
Demolished,
It
bro.
was-
Did his feet leave the
The
ground?
shit was dusty.
Did his feet leave the ground? Like,
No,
No,
he was
it's-
sitting
it's-
down, and then me and Manny was like,
Yeah, the whole shit just came. The whole ribbon came off.
Yeah.
So like, it looked like I just had a fucking loincloth on, like the whole time. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like Tarzan, just fucking leave something.
Yeah. Like,
Ah, shit.
oh my god, man, too crazy, too crazy.
Good days.
Then, too crazy. Then this mad computer over here, this nigga, known him since fucking elementary school. Probably
Sorry.
before that.
Yeah, before elementary school.
From what I know.
Did we start at 5 years old?
Yeah, we started at 5.
We just got sharded out like that?
Yeah, just ship them out.
That's what happens at everything, man. You start at level 5 and it goes from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Like Pokemon, the first
You
level
start-
for Pokemon is level
level
5.
five.
Oh,
man, like,
oh.
It's amazing. It's amazing when you take shit
Yo,
out of games
level-
and put it into life.
Level
and
5
it's
is the
real.
beginning. Holy shit.
But yeah, man, like crazy times with this Mac computer. Crazy times. I remember this nigga fucking. He tried to drop kick me and he broke it. Well, not broke his arm, but he fractured his shit.
Yeah.
Was it from the landing? Like the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he tried it. Full blown drop kick, like
I did the stiffest drop kick
That's
ever.
dedication right there.
he did stiff his shit. Yes, exactly. He did the whole Luigi 2 feet right on my chest, and he lands on his freaking
No, it
elbow.
was sideways, which is why my elbow was pointing down.
Yeah,
And then
man.
I hit the floor and yeah.
Yeah.
All I heard was
That was it. He went to the hospital. And it was a wrap from
and
there.
I had a cast for 22 days, I remember.
Yeah, we used to do wrestling matches in the living room, all that shit back in the day, man.
You guys had any like really bad like accidents?
Bad accidents.
I mean, nobody broke.
Besides that elbow,
I bit this dude in the back so hard he bled.
Damn.
Wait, what?
Animal life.
What? You
Yeah.
bit him?
Animal.
Like straight up zombie bite.
That's
Damn.
crazy. I'm like,
I remember one time we was wrestling, and so like where we used to live at, it was a sunken living room, and I was on top of the rail, and the sofa was like by the wall, and there was a nail sticking out. So I went to go do a fucking frog splash, and like my foot got caught in that nail and got cut open.
Ew.
Ow.
That shit was disgusting. And then the whole times we're in mom's room, like that whole frame, that metal frame, bro.
We
Like,
had a Royal Rumble in there.
yo, we broke her bed. Damn.
This dude, we
Broke
stacked
his
3
shit.
trunks on top of each other because we just had 3 trunks apparently. And this dude thought he was King Kong, like climbing up the shit like a skyscraper. And he just jumped on the bed, and that bed exploded.
Yo, the whole bed frame
it
just broke.
It broke.
It broke.
You couldn't go on one corner of the bed because you would just sink.
Damn.
Yeah, it was. That bed was done. That was it. It was
I know
done.
my worst accident was I was playing two-hand touch like right in front of my building, and I got pushed into a tree.
Oh no.
My shoulder hit the tree, and just like literally, I didn't feel it. We kept playing, and I went home. I went home, and my mom was like, "What's wrong with your shoulder?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" I look in the mirror, and it's just down. It's
Oh.
down, just hanging. And I was
Chill.
like, "Oh nah." I was just walking around like that.
Chill.
I had to be in a sling for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
2 weeks.
he had the Conor McGregor before he even had it.
Jesus. Fuck the Mayweathers.
That was my worst accident.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
My worst accident, I almost died. I was climbing a gate and there was like a little barbed wire on it, and my wrist got caught, and I'm like literally hanging by my wrist, and there's like blood gushing out everywhere.
Straight up Mick Foley.
Yeah, I had to get like stitches, and like this kind of, you can kind of still see it.
Yeah, a
like
little
right
bit,
there.
yeah.
A
Just
little
a little
bit,
bit.
like
That's
a little bit.
yo.
But supposedly it was like 2 inches away from my vein, and if it would have hit my vein, I would have bled out and died. Like, it's crazy.
Shit.
It's crazy.
Shit.
I just remembered what happened
It was
when I
on
was like
both
6.
No, it's something else.
What happened when you were 6?
So I was in the playground. It was like a daycare. So like there's these kids going under this gate. And, like, you know gates have gaps. So like they're just sliding in.
Yeah.
So I went through the first time. And then the second time, I went through the smaller side because some other kid was there, and then my head got caught. My head got caught, and all I remember was me screaming, and then my aunt coming up, and then I blacked out.
Damn. I think I blacked out too when my wrist
Oh
thing
my
happened
God.
because I was bleeding
That's
so
all I
much.
remember.
I remember like fading in and out.
Yeah, I blacked out.
Yeah, I was fading.
That shit was scary.
Yo,
I had bad
what the
experience
fuck?
with
I once caught a fat kid in the bathroom stall naked on top of the toilet.
What?
You started hopping on top of the toilet,
I
like
went-
jumping
me,
jacks.
Me and Mike were in this daycare. Do you remember Davidson?
PTSD.
Yes,
So-
yes,
so
yes. I don't, yo, all I'm saying, man, me and John ran that shit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
We ran that shit.
Yeah.
The kids followed us. We ran that shit.
We even made a play.
Yeah. Yo,
That's probably like our first real movie
Right.
that was never
Yo.
recorded.
we ran that shit. That's all I'm saying. This
But-
nigga,
but yeah.
yo. Oh my god, man. It was too many memories for that shit, yo.
Yeah,
Like,
another time, I guess. I don't know.
yeah. That-
But yeah, I just went to use the bathroom and I thought the bathroom was empty and I just opened the fucking stall. This fat ass kid is just standing on top of the toilet naked.
I could really.
He looked at me, I looked at him, and I just slowly backed away.
You didn't close the door.
No.
You just left it open. It was like,
I mean, you got the stall door and the main bathroom door, so I just left the stall door open and just backed up slowly because I was fucking shocked.
That is like my
I was
worst
like,
nightmare.
what the fuck?
Worst
is this?
nightmare, right?
Yeah.
Open the store, it's just a nigga.
No,
Not even that. Like just like taking a shit and then someone peeks under. That happened to me twice when I was in like elementary school. Someone peeks under the stall. That is the most scariest shit to me. Like you're the most vulnerable there.
That
Taking a
was
shit,
Holy shit. Oh, man.
but just literally, just someone peeks under. You like.
I seen a video
What are you
before.
doing?
There were people fighting in the bathroom. They fell through the door and someone's taking a shit. And he died. I'm crying. Because the captain was like, imagine working up the courage to take a shit in school and two niggas slide through. And he crying, bro. Like, he just shot.
oh my
Yeah,
god.
that shit
Like
be
that.
done.
It'd just be the hardest to take a shit in school.
And then you could just, and they were recording the fight too, so you just see the niggas.
I was in Michael's bathroom.
You were in Michael's bathroom.
Oh my god.
I was in Michael's bathroom and Sam and Leanne was at the door. They knocked. I was like, yo, and then the door opened. I was sitting down on the toilet.
I stood more to the side because I was not planning to see you on the
They
freaking
both
toilet.
showed me though.
And I was like, oh man.
Oh, with your pants down.
Yeah, I was on the toilet. Because the door was acting up.
I'm trying to shit in peace,
I
man.
still with the door
No,
knocked. I
his
Get
answered.
door
PTSD,
stay
like-
acting up like I be staring at that shit as I'm peeing. Like, make
Watch
sure
it.
nobody opens that door.
I do that now. So.
It's funny because even when it's locked, you can still open it.
Oh my
Yeah.
Yeah,
god.
see, no, nigga.
We
I
ain't
have to
safe.
sit on the toilet and keep my
You have to put a curtain like right in front of the fucking toilet. So just-
I mean, I had my accident, but I don't think it was as bad as this one, yours,
Hey, I
or
almost
yours.
died.
Mine's just getting hit by a car and not feeling my leg.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
she said it's not that bad. You get hit by a freaking car. What?
Well, I'm saying that serious because his shit said his was open. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay though, but he's still here.
Yeah.
You get hit by. I know that though, but still, like,
Well, I'm just saying the only thing that was bad for me was after getting hit by the car, I was in total shock and I couldn't feel my left leg. So I wanted to cry. I'm like, I can't feel my leg.
yeah.
If anything, I had my foot ran over.
Oh shit.
I still
Because
remember
Mike
that.
thought it was cute to push me into the street.
What if you murdered it?
I mean, you
Soul for
can't.
a soul, right, Mike? Soul for a soul.
I mean, you can't die from
I mean,
fucking
like,
run
he pulled
over.
me back at like the last second, but my foot got caught.
Mike tried to get the finish.
I tried to get that soul stone, but then I was like, I only have one brother.
Wait, but your foot getting run over, you can't die from that.
Yeah.
Well, tell Teresa that.
Yeah, Teresa.
She died. Oh, fuck. She died. She's still.
She's still
You
going.
can't.
She's
Like,
still over there.
my brother got out the car before. My mom didn't realize he closed the door. She didn't realize she backed up. His foot was right there. He survived, but he was in pain.
You his foot survived.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I
You
just
can't
picture
knock
when
that.
your foot gets on it, it just flattens and that's
Yeah.
it. You got a flat foot.
Yeah,
now.
so
Pancake.
luckily it was like a Lincoln car,
Yeah.
so it was pretty light.
His cars are fucking heavy. No matter how light, that shit was like a couple tons, isn't it?
No.
And
It's
went
just
over my
metal.
foot slowly, but I'm
Depends.
surprised my foot
It's
still-
metal, bro. Like
No.
engine is heavy as hell.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
It is.
cars are
A
heavy.
car is heavy. Imagine getting hit by
The
one.
tires too.
Yo, pictures me in
Yeah.
slow motion
Yeah.
getting hit by the
Everything
car.
Pick up a
about a car
tire.
is heavy. This
Yeah,
is kind
cars
of
are
falling.
heavy.
I've actually seen someone get hit by a car.
You gotta see all the people on the other side. Stop the traffic, and everybody. I can hear everybody going, "Oh, me on the floor." And I'm too
Peter
like,
Griffin.
This is like,
So watching someone get hit by a car is crazy.
yeah. All the people was trying to get me up, and then
Yo.
somebody was screaming, talking about, "No, pull it back down. We don't know what's broken."
remember
they
the
gotta send
guy
me
from the
back
other
down.
day when we were walking to the park and the guy's on the floor. He got hit by a car and the guy gets out. And he starts laughing.
Yo.
He's like, "Stop fucking laughing! I'll fuck you up." This nigga's on the floor. He's like, "I can't move my leg. You lucky? I'll bite your shit out of you." Yeah, he was tight as fuck. I was like, "Yo, this nigga's
He
angry."
was, yeah, he
Chill.
was sitting there,
This
just
nigga, he's
just
angry. He was tight.
Chill.
Yeah, he was
I mean, you
angry
know,
man.
we had a fucking accident over here with this
Oh, yeah.
fucking 12-year-old girl.
Yeah,
She
that sucks.
Yeah.
yeah. Muerto. That's what I'm saying. Muerto.
That
It was
cool.
like 4 days after Christmas.
It was
So
like-
you know all the shit that you got for Christmas, and then you die 4 days
Oh
later.
man.
yeah,
Alright, so enough of the death, and let's start talking about the beginning of life.
I don't know.
Like,
We got into a whole bunch of darkness this time.
Yo, it got dark real quick.
yeah,
Holy
that's
shit.
Mike's, where he dwells.
That's my persona. All right, so the beginning of a life. How would you like think it all started? I'm pretty okay. So for the people out there that believes that Adam and Eve was the ones that started that shit off, you're fucking wrong. That's
Well,
what
you
I'm
can't
saying.
just shun people.
You can't just like do
Right.
that.
I'ma shun your beliefs. Believe it or not.
Believe it or not.
Fuck what you heard. Fuck what you heard.
What do you believe?
About to kick me off the table.
Listen, I believe because you're ODing.
I believe what?
I believe,
I'm ODing.
okay,
It's like
that we was shot from some other planet, God knows where.
Why
Think
God?
purposely?
Why God?
So purposely, probably because the planet was dying, or
Oh, so that was like his last attack.
yeah.
So
So
basically-
Like
trying
fucking-
to
Like Krypton sent the Superman.
Wait, so you shot
Basically.
Adam and Eve, but you're talking about God from like the last planet to make.
listen.
It just sounds just as crazy as theirs.
Listen.
So we
That's
basically
crazy
we
as a
just
flower.
got people. So God just spit us and everywhere. Everywhere just that. That's what you basically
Like the
saying.
fucking Salt Bay.
No, what I'm saying is there was probably a civilization somewhere in the
You
universe,
think it was advanced?
advanced civilization,
Okay.
and we got shipped all the way to the planet that we living in now. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck
How
this
Wait,
Krypton?
that doesn't make any sense though, Mike,
Up to
because
the
that would
caveman.
mean that humans were the first thing if they shipped their DNA. Humans weren't until like millions of years later.
Yeah.
Isn't that where the dinosaurs?
Yeah.
dinosaurs come in?
Dinosaurs.
Unless
all
the
that.
species that you think was advanced that shipped it, they didn't look anything like us. I would think if they would send some of their DNA, we would be something like them.
Listen, man, I don't know how the fuck it all
we have
started, okay?
primates.
This is why we're talking about this shit, because I don't know how the fuck it all
I
started.
think that this shit is.
All I'm saying is that I know it did not start with two fucking people. That's for
Yeah.
damn sure.
What if this world is just not real?
What do you mean by that?
we could be in the Matrix. Who the fuck knows?
Elon
Yeah.
Musk.
Meaning
Oh,
this
Elon
this
Musk
this
over
here itself.
Woke.
Like,
Alright, so if
people, what if
we're not real, what is the real?
But I'm asking you, what if we not real? I'm just asking.
Wait.
questions.
Is that air you breathing?
Can I have the gun to shoot my?
Have you seen the Elon Musk podcast?
I wish I
Yeah.
Elon Musk. The thing that he said that was super interesting was that like he was like, if we're in the Matrix, that means that the real world would be super boring, because he was like, when you make a movie, you want it to be better than real life. Like he was saying, like he was like saying, for example, when you watch the making of a movie, it looks like boring. It's like green screens everywhere. Like it's just completely shitty. So if you was to make a universe where we all lived in, it would be far better.
Yeah.
Like it was super interesting,
Like,
his opinion on
Is
the
there a
Matrix.
possibility that this is a different version of us here, and we have a different version of ourselves somewhere else,
Like a
Oh,
parallel
definitely.
universe.
doing something completely
Like a
different?
paradox?
Yes. Is that possible?
I mean, it could be possible of how we dream when we sleep. Probably wake up in a different fucking universe.
Cause it's like It's like something I saw. I think that we were talking about, and it was this girl. She was talking about how we lay down and pretend we're asleep.
Oh yeah.
Right? Remember?
Yeah,
And-
it was Billie Eilish.
Yeah,
It was,
Billie
Yeah.
Eyelash.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I think what she was saying was very interesting.
She was talking about like how it doesn't make any sense. She was like, you just there, then you close your eyes, and it feels like the next moment, but it's like 8 hours later. Like,
Yeah, it's just
like she was saying
crazy.
like it's just mad random.
Okay,
bullshit.
so
the brain.
like
back.
sleep doesn't make sense
What
at
if
all.
someone watches you sleep?
We're not getting into that.
Alright, but someone else doesn't really.
That's going into
Like-
the next. We're not going into that. Nope. Get out of that now.
Yes, we will save your dreams for another segment.
Okay,
So,
look.
no, I'm
So
talking about like if I'm sleeping, you're watching me.
Yeah, but
It's not gonna. It's not.
oh,
gonna
that,
be 8 hours.
not what,
So what
not
if-
what I meant.
That's what I meant.
but how do you know
That's
anything
what I meant.
exists when you're not conscious? What if consciousness is
Yeah,
just like
it's like
make
a play
believe?
on
Like,
death.
what if you guys aren't?
The brain. Oh
I'm
shit!
dead.
I'm like screaming in this shit.
God
The
damn.
brain wants you to. How do I describe it?
Okay, so we talking about dreams in this then.
No,
Consciousness.
Just,
Consciousness?
Yeah, I guess.
The brain wants you to keep you calm, basically.
Wants
So
to-
they
it wants to
want
make
you
everything to make sense,
everything-
Makes
they-
sense. It wants everything to make sense,
Okay,
right?
but my thing is
Yeah.
Yeah.
not
The
everybody's
moment
not
something
everybody's
steps out of
brain's the
line,
same.
that's when people start going, nuts.
But
Or
not
are they,
everybody.
or are they just becoming woke?
And everybody that calls the crazy people crazy are half the time not as crazy as they think they are. You know?
There are some crazy people though.
But people are just like starting to realize, but they can't believe it so much that they just lose their freaking
But-
minds.
I feel like people don't want to see what's actually there. People don't
Of
actually
course
want
not.
to see.
They want to be comfortable.
People don't actually want to know that something's out there that
That's
we
why-
could possibly be scared of.
That's why they always tell you to jump into the unknown.
Yeah, crazy is
They
weird
don't
though.
want you to stay. They want you to stay in your box, but you gotta break out of that shit.
And it's crazy because the people that talk about it, when they tell it to like, let's just say like a doctor or whatever the fuck, and they're the first people to be like, here's some pills, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to keep you down. They
Like,
wanna keep you like a
seriously,
sheep,
man?
a
But
slave,
okay, wait. So
a cogwheel.
okay, but what if the stuff that let's just say stuff I see right outside. What if I don't like the stuff that I see outside? And when I try to explain it to somebody, they I can't really explain it well enough because they can't understand what I'm trying to say. Like if I'm seeing crazy shit outside, you're not gonna understand it. It sounds crazy to you, right?
Wait, what do you mean?
Let's just say I'm walking down and I see freaking floors cracking daily, buildings falling, but to you that seems crazy, right? That's what I'm seeing as I'm walking. So it's scary because I don't want to go
through
now.
your eyes, you're seeing stuff crumbling, but I can't see
Yes,
them.
yes, but it doesn't seem real, and obviously to another person that's gonna seem crazy because it's like, what are you looking at? Because I can't see what you're looking at, and it's there, but you don't know if it's actually real or not. What if it's actually happening, and you go to the building that's crumbling, but you can't tell it's actually crumbling because people keep telling you you're crazy, so you go into another shit, you die.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's like some brain flipping shit.
Yeah, that's some wild
To
shit.
me,
So
like,
I'm just
So
trying
you
to
don't
It'll
want
explain
to
that.
have to
die?
mess with your psyche.
No, it's
That's
not.
what-
No, not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is not. I'm not the only one that's gonna die. Let's just say people keep telling me that what you're saying makes no sense, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to go with what you're saying. So I'm gonna go to what I see is crumbling, right? Because I'm probably bugging. But what if the building is actually crumbling?
Columbia.
Colombian.
Crumbling.
Crumbling.
Because it's making
All right, what if it's just collapsing down, right? And
So-
I always see some buildings collapsing down, but at this time, since people always kept telling me I was crazy, I decided to go to the building that's falling,
that's
right?
like the
But there's
boys
not a
try
lot
to
of
woke.
people around there, so when I go, I'm just checking it out. But the thing is, it's falling slowly, if that makes sense.
It just sounds like some fucked up psyche kind of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Sounds like extreme
But how the
paranoia.
hell?
Like, how can people
Well, how do
see
you-
certain things while others can't?
But that's what
To me,
that's what
I
I'm
think the
trying to
main
say.
thing that
I mean, think
separates
about
all
it. That's
humans
kind of like
is
close to
like
shrooms. You start
Yeah.
seeing shit that
Yeah.
other people can't see.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're not
It's
on
perspective.
anything.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying. But
It's
you're not on
always
anything.
perspective.
that's what I think differentiates people. Like I think we're all very similar, but perspective is like the main difference between everybody because you see things in different
Bro.
ways and you have different events happen to you. That's just the only difference between us.
Yeah,
We're
but
all
that's what
made
I'm
the
saying.
same, but we're supposed to think differently.
Well, I'm constantly
It's just
hearing
perspective,
something
like the way you see
or
it.
seeing something. How the hell am I supposed to talk about it with somebody if the first thing they're gonna say is, "My nigga, you fucking crazy"?
Because
Or they're gonna try to put me in a
because
psych
they're
ward
closed-minded.
because they automatically think I'm crazy. If I'm trying to explain something to you, you should try to listen to me and see, try to understand, even if you don't believe.
No one wants to understand. They just
That's
want to talk.
okay. That's what I'm saying. What if I just want to talk and I want reinsurance? I just want someone to listen. Don't tell me I'm wrong. No, nothing. Just listen.
Yeah.
But the thing is, people don't do that nowadays. They don't want to listen to
No, they
anybody.
just want to be right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
All the damn time.
You
So
hear that,
the
Facebook? Suck a dick.
So the first thing they do is
you,
you're
Zuckerberg.
crazy. We pull you on medication and we send you to a psych ward. If people don't want to deal with you because they seem that you're crazy, or if you're going too overboard, like going outside, getting freaking naked, taking off your clothes, freaking the devil's coming and all
That reminds
this.
me of an experience that me and Mike witnessed long ago, 2010 October.
It's funny because I still
someone
got that
shrieking?
video on YouTube.
Someone shrieked.
Yo, okay.
Shit goes crazy.
So it was like about maybe like 2, 3 in the morning or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
And we hearing some lady just screaming outside, "Help! Help!" Talking in Spanish or whatever the hell.
Yeah, I do that.
And she comes out the cab with some guy and she's naked.
Nigga, that sounds like a rape.
Yeah, what?
She got naked. She got naked.
Yeah, she stripped
Trying to
naked.
act like-
Alright, but the way he described it, she got out of the car naked sounds like rape.
Yeah.
But
No,
You
no.
mean after she got out, she started getting undressed?
Yeah, she got out and then she started getting undressed. Yeah.
Okay, so continue.
Yeah, the way you explained it was like she
No,
got out the car
because-
already butt
So-
ass.
because
Talking about help!
because he was at the window already.
Oh, okay.
So when I got there, she was already naked.
okay.
That's what I'm seeing.
Alright.
So she came out the
See
cab.
perspective.
Yeah,
it
that's
changes
what I'm saying.
everything.
Yeah. So
Perspective
she
is, like,
came out
main
the cab. The dude was still in the car.
Yeah.
So he comes out the car and he's like, trying to bring her back or whatever the fuck. And then he just walks off. And-
he's like, fuck this.
Yeah, and she's just going to every door on this block, just knocking. Help! Help! I'm like,
Not ours.
She took something.
she was off for some shit, man.
No,
I
she
was
was
like,
on something, definitely.
She had to be on something.
yo.
Fucking bath salts.
Because she was like, I'm hot. I am hot.
Probably like
Yeah.
Molly,
So
maybe.
she was about to rip her skin
Number
off
one
and
thing
everything.
drugs do make you hot.
Yeah,
Probably Molly,
Lucky she
maybe.
didn't start trying to rip off her skin.
that's what I'm saying.
I
like-
thought that was about to happen too. I'm like,
Yeah.
she about to do that? Like
Why do you
if
give
you
her
saw it,
water?
She took some crazy ass drug for her to even do that shit. Like,
off the rocks.
She threw a water bottle out here. So she
Yeah.
drink it.
cause probably that dude was trying to take her home, but she was trying to fight or whatever the fuck. I'm
Why
like,
she
get me
got
out.
naked?
Maybe the guy drugged her or something. Who knows?
Could be
Possibly.
that.
Or he was trying to take her home. Somebody drugged her at whatever the hell she was at.
Yeah, he
and she
probably
just,
drugged her at the club or something, and then that happened.
it takes time when you take a certain drug, like kicks in after like a few fucking minutes or whatever the hell, and that's when you start
Depends
going
on what-
dumb crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, so here's a good question. How do you think you ended up in the very bodies you're in right now?
Holy
Fucking
shit.
Yo,
randomness.
my mom.
Did we choose these bodies,
Say, yo, my mom.
did
My
we just
mom
get
gave
randomly
birth.
selected?
Random.
And I was like,
I mean, you coming out of a vagina, so
I mean, we kind of
I
look
don't
like
know,
our
like-
parents. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So.
No.
So I don't know if it's.
I mean, no.
I think
Random.
even if you chose, it doesn't matter because your infant state is stupid as fuck. So it's random. Like babies are dumb as fuck.
No, but I mean, think about it. Like, how do we end up with the parents that we have?
It's
How come-
random.
I could have been with like the Queen of fucking England and been there.
You
son
know,
or
you know
daughter.
what? You know what? People are just born lucky, man. That's all I'm saying.
Not for nothing though.
I could've been the
Sometimes-
Mrs.
Yeah, brand new babies, like famous
Random.
babies, right? Like, let's just say Kim Kardashian. Her baby opens her eyes, she's in a fucking mansion and shit.
Yeah, random.
Yeah,
We in the hood.
We're in the hood. Some people are in the dumpster.
No, listen to this
Nah,
though. Like
that's-
sometimes I dead like
Better in Africa.
I'll dead just be walking.
Fucking
like, just-
Syria? Holy shit. Fuck that.
Realization of like my consciousness just comes back into my head over and over.
Conscious is weird.
Like I would dead like just sit there and be like, yo, where the fuck am I? And I would just look at my hands and I'm like, shit, like this is life.
Yeah.
Like that shit is the
Do
most
you think
weirdest
you're
shit
in control
ever.
or
I do
your
that
mind
same
is just
shit.
convincing you that you're in control?
The mind is you. Our bodies are
the
just
thing,
cars.
like, do you think
That's
like,
why we got two
like,
subconscious.
no, like the voice in your head, right?
Yeah,
Like,
conscious and subconscious.
Yeah.
I use my subconscious to remember all my plumbing shit.
yeah. Like, all right, so the voice in your head, right? You know how it's always trying to make sense of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So what if you're like walking down the block and your brain is just telling you that you're making yourself do it, so it feels like you're in control, but you're really not. But voice in your head is just like convincing you that.
Well,
I don't know if what I'm saying is
have you ever
making
driven
sense.
a car?
No, I haven't. No.
The car moves when you're in the driver's seat, right?
Yeah.
Fact.
Then that's what the brain is. It's the driver, we're the body, the car. So basically, yeah.
Alright, well, first of all, that's too much. I already got too much fucked up shit in my head trying to think about that.
Well, I mean, I thought we were supposed to disclose all of that.
Yeah, but it's match. First of all, you know how much shit you could get into, and we're not doing that long to discuss so much shit. Cause I could be here all night talking about mad shit.
Yeah, we are 35
Don't
minutes
worry about
in.
it.
Holy shit.
That's what I'm
That's a
saying.
lot, man.
But, oh yeah, the Big Bang. I have a good interpretation of like what I believe it is.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the Big Bang was the explosion of a previous universe.
That's what I be. That's what I said that
I'm with
before.
you.
Someone was saying I'm fucking on drugs
I'm
or
with
I'm
you on
stupid.
that.
That's a
but
possibility, 100%.
okay, so you know how it's always expanding, right?
Yeah.
What if it got to a point where it got too big and it just blew up and then it just happens all over?
Yeah.
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 But
or
but the
God
thing-
just got bored and was like, I want something new.
The thing about that is though, like
I
my problem with
am inevitable.
my problem with God is like what made God, and people say God made himself, but how did he make himself?
And that's the question. Well,
Yeah.
according to shrooms, God is just a void.
A void?
Darkness and all of that. He got
Us-
lonely and created light. The stars, the planets.
But what created that loneliness? What created that void?
The idea.
The idea?
concept
What created
of
the idea?
the idea.
How can
The
the
idea
idea?
first
created the
idea
idea.
was light.
How can you create yourself though?
Darkness's first idea was light.
But what if light was here before
And then
darkness?
light managed to form its own consciousness, just like how our scientists today are freaking developing robots, and robots develop their own consciousness,
Robots
right?
don't have their own
Robots are gonna take over the
consciousness.
world.
Fuck yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are, man.
I've seen a robot parkour. It parkoured over.
I Robot.
It did shit I can't even do.
Oh,
We're
I
gonna
Robot
die.
gonna happen. I Robot's
Yo,
gonna
AI is
happen.
crazy.
If y'all seen I Robot, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
of
I've seen-
course.
Yo,
You know
but
what's-
it's gonna be much worse than that. iRobot looks so much safer.
Wait, which one which one would you think would happen?
Terminator.
I Robot.
Terminator.
Most definitely
Maybe not.
Terminator.
Terminator.
No, there's
Wait,
a really good
wait,
remake.
No,
no.
no answer. Terminator.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. Hold
Judgment
on.
Day.
Definitely Judgment.
Let the
Day.
nukes
my
drop.
God.
Either
Where's John
robots or an apocalypse.
What kind of apocalypse?
Like, can you think? Do you
Can-
think
Oh,
zombies
a
will
spiritual
happen?
apocalypse or a humanity apocalypse?
Humanity apocalypse.
Oh yeah.
Well,
robots.
zombies are
Well,
kind
all-
of.
all I know is
have
that
you ever seen
if-
those bugs that
if-
get
if
taken
we're
over
gonna-
by parasites?
Yo, have you not seen these current sex dolls? These shits look too fucking real. It is scary.
Have
And
you,
zombies
you've seen
have-
you've
They
seen
develop sex
RF,
robots
right?
that can
You've seen
say
that
no to
parasite
you
that
now.
takes over the fucking bug
They
and
can
turns
say
into
no.
What's the
Oh,
whole
you-
part? You're a sex doll. You can't tell me no.
Exactly. They're gonna say no. and
You
then
can't
you're
tell
gonna be
me no.
submissive to a
First of all,
robot?
some of them not made.
we're
Some
gonna
of
have-
them
yo,
made
we're
had the
gonna-
hole already. You're gonna tell me no for the hole that was made there for me to put my shit in.
This book is
Oh,
spent
you
money.
run
in.
over, and then what's the robot gonna do? Pull out a machine
No,
gun.
hold on. That actually.
Nah, it's
that,
gonna file for rape.
no, to bring it up.
Like,
Oh,
they're
wait.
gonna give citizenships to robots.
They already have.
They already gave citizenship to a mountain.
Nah, they gave it to that girl in Saudi Arabia. I forgot.
Yo,
Oh,
there-
yeah.
there's a
Sophia,
there's a
Sophia.
country
Yeah, Sophia,
that recognizes
Sophia.
a mountain as a citizen.
Sophia got.
Sophia is a
Sophia's
citizen in Saudi
Yo,
Arabia.
if y'all haven't seen
Oh, yeah.
Ex
Oh, my
Machina,
God.
that
Yeah,
movie's
yeah,
fire.
I've never seen
Nah, I
it.
haven't
What
seen
movie?
it.
We're gonna
Ex
die.
Machina.
We're gonna
I
die.
haven't seen it.
How about the
We're gonna
zombie?
die.
Do you think that's
Sorry.
possible?
It's somewhat
Zombie
possible.
apocalypse.
I don't think
It's
it would.
somewhat
I don't think it would ever be able to get as big as it is, though. I think niggas would just start like
Walking
fucking
Dead type
exterminating
shit?
people. Like.
Okay, so
We already are the
I saw a music video by
What if we
Metallica,
actually
right?
all infected? We just don't know.
Um,
Something.
the
We kind of are chemtrails.
the
why everybody's
music
stuck on
video
stupid.
for Metallica. So it basically started off as a lab in Russia was they was doing an experiment on this rare like species or whatever, and so they took out whatever fluids they had and they was injecting it onto like these dead animals, and they was just coming back to life. So what they was doing was that they was using that as a weapon to shoot that at the U.S. so that whoever was to be dead was to come back and take out everybody in the U.S. At the same time as that's going down, Russia already has the cure for it. Russia has the cure.
Of course, you're gonna have the cure.
So once everybody was gone in the U.S., they dropped the cure, and that's when Russia went and took over.
Yep.
Where's
So
that coming from?
the Metallica video, bro.
I gotta watch that
It's a
video.
music video.
Wait, which song?
All Nightmare Long.
Oh yeah.
I gotta watch that video.
Yeah.
I love Metallica.
Yo, that video was fire. For 8 minutes, that shit was fire, man.
Damn,
Yeah.
yeah.
That shit was fire. That's
Oh,
all I'm
video.
saying. After watching that shit, I was like, anything is possible.
I mean, but that was just a music video.
Even still,
I mean,
Well,
it
it's
gives an
possible.
idea.
there's a lot of species that nobody knows about.
Interpretation.
What if
Nobody knows about
they
it.
walk among us?
What,
They
zombies?
probably do.
Aliens
Not
walk among
zombies,
us.
aliens.
We
Alien?
got lizard people in the office.
Mark Zuckerberg.
What if they walk among us and we don't know?
I used to believe in aliens until I watched this one TED Talk video, and then now I don't believe in aliens.
You watch so many talks, that's why.
TED Talks, yeah. Like, pretty much his theory of it is like, we're too fucking random. Like, the amount of shit that goes. Alright, so aliens, one thing, but in order to get to civilization, that's like fucking almost impossible. Like, the amount of shit that we had to overcome, it's almost like impossible. Like, the fact that our planet is this big, the fact that it has the rotation that it has, the sun that we have, fucking
Surprised
like.
that the Earth hasn't blown up yet. With
Exactly.
the shit we're doing to
It's so much shit
Okay,
that
but
had
I'm
to
saying-
go right in order for us to get to this level where
Oh.
we're fucking talking to a camera and bro.
Okay, but
like,
what if-
like
what
the
if-
fact like that takes so much randomness
What if
and
they
You know
wanna
what
just
feels
study us,
good,
though?
You know what feels good?
So if they're walking among
We're
us,
all-
they're studying.
I was gonna say that we're all like we're all once in a lifetime beings, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like
So
civilized.
that's like a lottery. Win, right?
If there was able to become life in another planet, I don't think they would become civilized. I don't think they would get to
there
the
would
point.
be
in a
like.
different format, maybe.
No,
I
I
don't-
don't
I don't
think there
think
would
they
be
would.
like alien aliens, like how we like picture them to be,
Yeah.
like grays, big, tall, big ass eyes and shit. There would be like bugs, and like
Probably, but
just
that's
germs,
nothing though.
You mean like
bacteria.
parasites?
That's just like a
all
cell.
that.
Like
Yeah,
roaches.
yeah,
That's
That's what I'm
literally.
saying. Like
just
I don't think they would be able to get
cells.
I think
to
I've seen that.
civilization.
bacteria
What?
and all
Yeah.
that.
You said like oceans?
No roaches.
Like, ew.
Roaches, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe roaches are
Al-
aliens.
that's
Like
what
I
I'm
think
saying.
we
have-
are the most advanced being in the universe.
That's
Yeah,
a possibility.
we are.
Universe
Yeah.
is
We're the
vast.
current model.
What do you
Yeah.
think? What do you think we would hear if we can hear animals, roaches, any type of bug
Talk?
What do you think we'll hear?
Probably nothing. They don't have
Yo,
anything.
it would be
on.
so
I think
loud
dolphin.
in here.
I mean dolphins.
Yeah.
Imagine all the roaches just
What?
talking.
No, dolphins would
Niggas
be-
No,
just
no.
crowd
What
noise.
if you hear just someone
Yeah.
trying to a bug or something trying to make a plant take over?
They don't.
Like,
Start
Rick,
with-
like Rick and Morty.
Well, roaches can't survive nuclear bombs.
but
Yeah, I was saying, what if you
You
hear
chop their
you
head
just
off,
sleep and
too.
you hear a roach and this nigga's
no, that's
planning
bullshit.
shit,
I've killed many.
trying to take
It's like-
over your house,
no,
and
what be
next
the
thing you
point
know,
of them taking
that-
over though?
It is similar to us. We get our heads
I
chopped
feel
They
like-
off.
tired of
survive
shit. They
insects.
tired of
You know what's
stepping on
crazy?
them.
This shit reminds me of that episode from Love, Sex, and Robots.
Yeah,
Wow.
Remember with
still
the
haven't
shit with the
seen
yogurt?
yeah.
Oh my! They made a yogurt have a conscious brain.
What the fuck?
Why?
Don't know.
Did
Science.
they eat it?
No.
No,
Should've ate it.
So what the yogurt was
Here,
saying was that like it was trying to make a better world, and it was telling a message to the president that if it didn't follow his commands, that the world was gonna go to shit. So the president laughed at the yogurt and saying, I don't believe this shit, all this stuff. And what happens is the whole fucking planet goes to shit. So the president goes out of office and they put the yogurt in command, and there's a whole fucking
Again.
Utopia.
a
But
whole
I'm saying,
utopia.
That's a human thing though. Why would a yogurt want a utopia? That's like a very human want. Like I don't think a yogurt would want
What
a
if-
utopia
but
because they
at the
don't
end
feel.
of the episode,
Yeah,
all the yogurt and all the other yogurts that
yeah.
got developed left, and then the world went back to shit.
Just because
Wow.
we wanted a new utopia, why would a yogurt want a utopia?
Because what about if it was just
That's like a
Well,
human
then
testing.
again, it was injected with human consciousness,
Yeah,
right?
so
Oh,
that's why
okay,
I
it
thought-
makes
that's
sense.
what he said.
Makes sense.
Okay, but he was asking me why would
Yeah,
cockroaches
that's-
want to take over?
That's like a human thought. Like humans
What?
want to take over. That doesn't mean.
What
roaches
if
would wanna
cockroaches
take-
they tired of us stepping on them? We always start trying to step on these niggas,
I
and they
mean-
run and run and run.
Yo,
It's just like-
That shit.
We killed their babies.
That shit reminds me
Yes.
of the anime Terraformers, yo.
I be killing
when
their
they,
babies
they
every
went and
day.
put the roaches on Mars
Yeah,
and they
the
turn
niggas
into
turn into
a whole
brawling.
bunch of niggas that look like 50 Cent. Just going around just clubbing dudes.
killing niggas?
Yeah.
Yo, because
Clubbing dudes.
if I see a baby, that means this bitch was pregnant. So now I gotta find the mom and kill her.
Oh yeah, kill that bitch.
Exactly. See, they hear us talking. I'm pretty sure they planning something.
They got you.
Fuck them.
All I'm saying is that
Bring
like
it on.
it'd
Bring it on.
be the smallest fucking insects that would kill us in an instant.
Yeah.
If they were our size.
Well, when you think about it, most insects were like the size of us in the BC age.
Because there was more oxygen in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now there's less
And then we just
oxygen.
took over.
Yo, can you imagine?
See, look, even like that, like on another planet, like it's just lucky that the fucking insects died out. It's just luck that we were able to become the dominant species. Like if dinosaurs never died out, we would have fucking never
Yeah,
became.
Nah,
We would have been
T-Rex?
still
Yo, imagine
fucking
T-Rex is
dinosaur
walking around
age.
over
Like,
here.
Dinosaurs,
Jurassic Park.
dinosaurs aren't fucking. They don't give a fuck. All they care about is eating and
Yep.
killing. We the niggas that care about fucking making cities and shit.
Yeah.
Like and advancing. Like I think it's just so lucky that.
Have you ever seen the
civilization-
inside of a computer?
Like the motherboard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a city from far away?
Yeah, it kind of looks the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think?
We're inside a computer.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Think about it. Maybe a computer is like a tiny ass city. Well, I mean, for us, it really isn't. But maybe we're the tiny ass city to some giant ass.
So you mean somebody else in the back is in the front of the computer and telling us what to do, but I like
What if
they
we're powering?
literally.
Yo, what if it's like Rick and Morty and we're just powering up a person's computer?
Yeah,
In
like
their
a Game
room.
of Sims.
Yo.
We're just
That game is whack.
We're just the AI.
Yo.
Nah, I fuck with the Sims. I fuck with the Sims too. I like Sims too.
It's real life.
I like it.
So
Yeah.
Just live your life.
Nah,
Nah.
Why
that
play
shit,
the game?
that shit hard. You gotta get up. You gotta walk
Yeah, it's
outside.
hard.
Money.
The game is hard.
Money.
Yeah, you
So
need
is
to work
life.
hard in
Money.
the game.
So
Or you
is
get
life.
cheats.
Money.
I'll be looking up cheats.
I ain't
That's
got
whack.
I don't care.
It's whack. If you cheat on the
If you had
Sims,
Chico's
if you
life-
cheat on the Sims, you cheat on the Sims.
If you had cheat codes in real life, you would use it.
I'm trying to get money, so you got to cheat on that.
Nah,
Get a job. What are you talking about?
Nobody got time for a job.
How do you know?
It's not a video.
How do you know?
Because it's not.
That would have been crazy if that shit was real.
That's an
Microtransactions. Let me pay $20 to get $1 billion.
This is microtransactions.
Yeah, GTA.
Microtransactions in real life.
I mean, technically it is.
Let me
I
spend
would say-
$20 to
I
get
was gonna
fucking.
say-
Like I want a new skin.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it is now,
premium
though.
DLC.
Yeah. Premium shit. Yeah.
Yo.
The definitive
There's like an
edition.
error and you can't get that.
Yeah. Yo,
You're not the
that's
high
that's
level.
what happens
Not
with
the high
certain
level.
people. Yeah. Certain people just. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap.
The Xbox One.
Yeah.
What if a seizure is a glitch?
Oh my god.
It could be. It could be a system error, nigga.
What if we
Yeah,
just, what if we go to
aneurysm,
sleep
something
and
like
we
that.
just all wake up and we all in the sim game?
Holy shit.
We are.
Yeah.
We had a
Not
table.
I could live
we
my
wake,
life. I don't
we
want to die anytime
no,
soon.
like we wake
but I
up
still
and
wanna know.
we look just like them, like animated and all.
You never know.
What if laziness is a lag? Now you said
Yo.
seizure is a
Nah,
glitch.
that's George.
A low signal
Is
connection.
that
Hey, George is 5G.
nah, he's like 3G.
I
bro.
love you, George.
3G.
He talks in 5G.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah,
He talks in 6G, bro. Like you're not even up to
high
that.
speed talking.
Yeah, that nigga George is way ahead of his time.
Million
bro.
miles per hour.
He's ahead of his time.
This dude is talking in 2025.
Did you have anything else?
I was gonna say we're clocking in at 48 minutes now, and we covered beginning of life, aliens, and Big Bang. So lastly, the most controversial of all, the Bibli.
The Blibli. I was about to ask what was that?
God damn.
The Bibli.
Blibli blibli.
The Bible. I mean, you know.
I think the Bible
Nothing
serves
about
it serves a good purpose. It helps people get through hard times. But as
Yeah.
far as in making it the end all be all of your life, I think that's just kind of.
I don't know. I feel like my thing is,
yeah.
I feel like when someone believes completely in the Bible, right?
Yeah.
Once something happens to them that's really bad, they throw it all in God's face. God's face. The one that they believe in all together. No,
they,
wait.
They throw it in the devil's face.
No. Some of them say like, how can you do this to me if you're supposed to be real? How can you do this to me? And they're talking to God. They're not talking to the devil.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So all of a sudden their faith goes completely down and they go right off the rails and they start doing mad shit. Like if they weren't drinking or having sex or none of that, they're having sex, they're drinking, they're doing a whole bunch of shit
Yeah.
because they don't believe in God no more.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people
Shit
that
is
are like
crazy.
that. And it's like if you have a really strong faith, you should stick to it. Don't go preaching other people's faces and then throw off your whole thing because one thing went bad.
Exactly.
I mean, you know, to me, like, no disrespect.
I think it's just like a guideline.
It's just a book going passed down into generations of life.
I think
Do you
people in
think
the past they needed it as like.
It's
a
like
guideline.
everybody puts
Yeah, like-
their like
Do you think people kept adding on to
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, of course,
Over and over and
you
over.
know,
And they're
they keep
different-
adding on.
There are different versions.
Yeah.
Like people saying
Is-
one thing, then they go on to say another
Like
thing.
if you look at the Jewish like religion compared to the Christian religion, it's like completely different. Like,
Yeah, it is.
like, they don't even think Christian. I mean, not Christian. Jesus is the Son of God. They think he was just like some random guy that preach. They don't even think he's a prophet either. Like,
Since you know,
And nobody thinks that the Virgin Mary gave birth like
if
out of
everyone,
fucking
if
nowhere.
everyone knew we're
think
talking
he
about the
did.
Bible, who's religious here? I gotta ask. We're talking about the Bible.
Ain't nobody religious in this table. I'm sorry.
I don't.
Either I don't
Mom,
know.
I'm sorry.
I think it serves its purpose.
Okay,
but-
yeah, I got my
You know.
answers for more of that.
it does,
Like
it
I
does
think
its job.
I think it's safe to say that we all like have our belief in something.
I just think it's
That's-
weird that people put everything they think.
Yeah, of
into
course.
One book.
What I don't like is like the people that believe in it wants to choke somebody into believing in it as well. Like
Yeah, force.
that shit is beyond,
It's a
man.
bad,
Right?
Yeah, it's bad.
I mean, it's like the
Yeah,
people,
I'm not allowed
the Jehovah Witness. They always gonna shove that shit down your throat.
Right? Knocking your door.
On your door too.
yeah.
They're gonna come with a fucking like a battering ram, just break your shit down.
Yeah, it's
Boom!
like,
Jehovah's
I
Witness.
was like, I respect your position. That's completely fine. Keep it to yourself. If I don't want it, you should let me be, because I'm not disrespecting you. So it's completely fine.
Word.
Yeah.
Like keep your faith, keep reading it. If it's helping you,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
by all means, keep doing it.
Completely different.
No.
You're being disrespectful and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
you believe what you want to believe. It's completely fine.
Exactly.
Honestly, religion is probably one of the worst
It's
things
like-
ever be invented. Like as far as in like all the wars it's made, all this like bad
It's
stuff.
like,
Like,
what is it?
like the whole
Israel?
Dark Age just
Jerusalem,
proves to me.
Jerusalem, whatever.
Yeah.
That whole war
I mean, every
there,
time-
it's like a never-ending war because they're fighting over God's land.
Yeah, it's
Every time
insane.
something goes bad, just saying, everyone wants to blame the devil, Lucifer. Everybody always wants to go straight to him. What is he doing technically?
he just
He's probably sitting on his motherfucking throne doing shit, and
Lucifer-
everybody's causing their own
Lucifer is
bad
pretty dope
shit.
though. Like you can't really blame him. He's just telling you to give in to your
That's what I'm saying, but there
temptations.
wasn't
Like,
supposedly he got
that
thrown.
means that's something
Wasn't
that
he
you
got
wanna
thrown
do.
out of
Yeah,
heaven,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yep, he got thrown out
Yeah.
of heaven
He just
because
he makes
he
you
had a
go-
totally different mindset of what God
He-
wants.
Which is like what religion is. If you have a different mindset, fuck you. Go.
Yeah.
It's his what was it he does? What you were just saying?
He just makes you give into your temptations,
To your
which
desires,
means to
yeah.
me that that's something that you want to do. Why would you get punished?
It's
for doing
it's your
something
desire.
that
It's
you
something
do?
you actually want to do, but you don't want to bring it up because you don't want to seem like a bad
Why would
person.
aside from like the obvious stuff like murdering and raping
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah,
it's
no,
like,
that's
why are certain things sinful when it's not harming anybody?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like having sex before marriage? How is that harming anybody?
Help smoking weed and drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
You're
Gluttony.
going to hell for that. It's like
Gluttony.
Chill.
Eating food is a sin, boys. Lady.
Oh yeah, you can't.
No.
eat shrimp.
Eating food is a
No,
sin.
too much. Too much
Shrimp
is
is good.
too much is a sin. You've seen these huge people that are overweight where they could die because of how much food they consumed in their body.
But that's how they want to live their life, though.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
but-
something they
Yeah,
wanna
but then
do.
but the thing is that they afterwards they complain, but they don't do nothing to change.
Because
That's
they
their
believe in
fault.
God.
That's their fault.
God is gonna help
They're
them.
like God's gonna do it.
Right? God's gonna get me fit, boy. Nah, son. You know what it is, man? People believe so much in God, but they don't believe in themselves.
That's
It's
exactly
like
how I
passing off
feel.
responsibility to someone else that doesn't even exist.
Yeah, because if something goes wrong, I could just blame God
I'd rather believe in myself.
Damn
or
it,
the
God,
devil.
I was supposed to win the lotto.
Right? Like, believe in yourself, and then maybe, you
Like, I
know.
believe there's a God, but not like in a robe or a person. Why would God be a person? If I was a God, I would be like.
He's not a he's supposed to be a spirit. I don't believe.
I mean, he
in
could project himself as a
No,
person.
but people believe in Jesus.
We're supposed to be in his-
I'm just
His
saying,
image.
if people believe they're indigenous, they made him white automatically
Yeah.
with
of
long
course.
blonde hair.
I ain't
So
for
it's
real.
black.
The image
He's a
of
homie.
Jesus that
Santa
you see
Claus.
is freaking some.
Yo, don't take Santa Claus
some
away from
gay
me, though.
dude's
What if he's
son,
black?
basically.
So whitewashed.
They made them automatically white. Everybody's
They
automatically
made
made
him
white.
own way.
Because
Yeah.
white is superior, even though white is actually a genetic mutation.
Mm-hmm.
White people are missing.
Saint Nick.
mutants. That's why they're so fucking tall and so pale.
I don't know, man. Wow.
Wow.
You too.
What do you mean?
Wow.
He got color.
Yellow ass.
I got a big black job.
Well, me, no. I think I have no color right now.
Oh, look at.
But it's like,
Just
I don't know. I think it's the lighting. I don't know.
I'm white.
Alright,
Where's
Justin-
your wallet, man?
the pasty boy.
The tasty boy.
Pasty boy. Pasty.
Tasty.
Oh.
He loves
Oh,
you, Joe.
God.
Yo, you
Oh,
acting
yeah.
different.
You acting brand new.
What's going out to Joey, bro? Word.
Is there any
But
more?
then it's at the same time, why would the government
that's
take
the last
out
one.
verses in the Bible?
Cause they want some mind
Because
control.
the Bible actually exposed some shit.
Yeah. All I know is that I read the Revelation part of the
Control.
Bible, okay?
Control.
The Revelation part of the Bible
Control.
is fucking lit. That's all I'm saying. It's lit. It is lit. All I'm saying.
We're getting Armageddon.
But to me, the
Armageddon's gonna happen.
I wouldn't say we're close to it. It's you know, it depends on the superpowers, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, what do you think about the purge happening?
That'd be
That would be fire. That would be fire.
there's gonna be fire.
got some people you trying to kill, Justin?
Yeah, you trying to kill somebody?
Some people you trying to
Trying to
kill?
get V-Bucks.
Trying to give you.
I was just saying, like,
I mean, it's not about killing people either. It's
Yeah.
about, you know,
Yeah, that's
crime
the
in
crazy
general.
thing about the movie.
Yeah, no,
They're
they're
like-
trying to get crime. They said, remember in the beginning it says crime has been as low as what?
Yeah.
yeah,
The crime is legal
yeah.
For
for
that.
24
Yeah,
hours.
No, but I'm
Yeah,
saying
but
they're
in the
saying
beginning
how
of the movie,
low
it says,
is.
like,
Crime
all the
drops
crime
because-
rates
Yeah,
drop.
it's
Yeah,
dropping.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
fucked
because they're
up.
killing other people that.
Yeah.
But my thing is, poor people end up getting killed automatically. They don't even have a grudge on you. They just kill you because you're poor and you're on the street.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
If
then-
you're not higher up, you're dying.
And then the
it'd be
government,
like that.
the government is hiring, you know, the ex-military and all of this, you know,
Yep, scientists or really really important doctors. They can't
to
can't
come
be
and
touched.
kill the common folk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's too many of us. You gotta go.
You can defend yourself, Mike.
Of course,
Got a bunch of soldiers back then. Yeah.
I'm good.
Any of them ever happened?
According to
We
the
have
Georgia
to.
headstones, the world population is supposed to be below 550,000.
Damn.
There is 7 billion people in the world.
We
and
passed
the
that
world
like
population-
100%.
Exactly.
There ain't no
That's
7
not-
billion people. I think there's more than
There's
that.
8 billion now.
Search up.
I think
I
there's
think
more
it's
than
that.
that.
Search
You
up.
know what, man? There's way too many people in this Bronx right now, bro. Like,
I mean, that's not.
yo, there's people out here trying to get parking in these streets and can't even park because
that's-
all these people
That's
just coming
because
up
people
here.
keep coming
That's a
out.
fact.
Yeah, we need a
What happens to
But, like,
what happens to
you
cars
know-
when someone dies? Do they just stay parked forever?
They
I
they
guess.
told.
I think that. I think they get told.
I guess.
Yeah.
How long though? How long does it take for it to get?
When someone
I don't know.
complains.
Like, take it-
Unless you know a family
Someone
member
complains.
goes and takes over that car.
I'm
or,
cutting out.
you know, yeah, exactly.
That's what the purge is for. Kill that nigga.
Yo, I thought you were
Word.
about to scream, let's get it.
Right? That's what the purge is for. You kill somebody, you
Take
take
their
whatever
car,
the
yeah.
hell like you couldn't get, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Or
Why
you,
not just go to the store and just take it?
No.
it could be gone
Did
already.
you watch the one?
That's like you know. Okay, so the everybody's about the apocalypse and everything, and like everybody's
talking
talking,
mad loud,
about.
shut
Yeah, word.
Bro,
I didn't mean to
I'm
talk over
trying
you,
to-
but you know,
I mean, that was this
Like,
whole podcast.
you know, everybody is over here like wanting to go to Sam's. Wow.
I like how you're doing a Last Supper pose.
Word. What's the name of that freaking gun shop that's down on Tremont?
Franks, I think it's called.
Frank's, yes. Everybody's gonna be in that bitch to get a weapon, okay? Everybody's gonna kill each other to get that weapon that they want.
Nah, the owner's gonna kill all of them.
Facts.
As soon as he's trying to come into my store, he's shooting everybody outside.
Hold on. What I was saying was like overpopulation. Didn't Eddie Bravo on Joe Rogan's podcast once said that it's like 7 billion people. You could fit 7 billion people in Texas.
Yeah.
Like that shit is insane.
Yeah.
But it's because people keep having babies, so it's like we're gonna
It's
keep,
fucking China.
we keep on.
I mean,
You
you
did
know,
the China law that you can only
Only
have like,
one.
One
yeah,
kid,
one
yeah.
kid.
crazy.
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 Yes, it is.
All right, so
Yeah, it's about an hour.
That's it.
Yeah, it's 1 more minute.
One more minute.
All right.
Alright, 1 more minute.
time to wrap this up.
This-
You whack.
Shit.
Wow. What was that
One
for?
minute.
For the 1 more
Like,
minute.
1 more minute.
There's
He
a lot.
lost.
There's
He
wait.
died.
There is exactly a lot more stuff that we need to talk about in the next podcast, though.
Of course,
We
of
missed-
course.
What's a good idea for the next topic?
Dreams.
Well, we'll leave that to the people.
They're not gonna say nothing.
Don't matter.
George
For
is
those who's
start
gonna
yelling
watch
at
this,
us.
for those that's gonna watch this, you know,
Yeah, who?
drop some comments. You know what I'm saying? Just giving us
Just-
future
Like,
topics to talk
subscribe.
about. Like, subscribe, all of that.
Just saying,
bullshit.
Dreams is still
My
in it.
Patreon.
Of course, we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about a whole bunch of shit. We're gonna talk about dreams. We're gonna talk about sex, liquor,
I don't
drugs.
know about that.
You know,
Your mom's face.
I don't know about that.
you know what I'm saying. We're gonna talk about
spirits.
mothers. You know what I'm saying.
Some spirits.
Looking at you too.
Ghosts.
Talk about ghost stories.
Yeah.
Whole bunch of shit. Science, technology, animals, everything. We're here to talk about everything. You let us know what we want to talk about, and we'll fucking go and do it. Thank you, Mom. But yeah, other than that, guys, we'll see y'all.
You didn't make a MMF.
Snap.
What's that? Mike? Mike?
That's it.